y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal. And you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody doing all right. Well, y'all, let's get into this content. Now, before we get into the content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And you can also check it out. Check the channel out. So the content is about, I put a question up there. I said, do Henry Dinkins' timeline corresponds with the prosecutors? And the reason why I said that, because this is really the first time I ever, kind of like listened to him. So what I'm doing is trying to put something together, trying to match it. Hope that when the judge come back, my information would match his. Okay, so let's take a look at. Let's listen to Henry's timeline. Y'all, excuse me. I've been sneezing. My allergies don't start. Oh. Hold on for 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Get in. Oh. Sorry.
Where we was talking, but I picked them up at Aisha's mom's house.
Picked them up from Aisha's mom's house at what, approximately what time?
I don't remember what time, sir.
Recordings just got better.
Okay. He is trying his best not to remember a time. Let's listen to this, y'all.
Evening time. So you picked them up from Aisha, and what car were you in when you picked them up?
I don't know. I think it was the Impala. I don't know. I don't remember. It probably was the Red. I don't know.
Okay. And then, so you picked them up.
Henry, you picked them up in a Camaro. Why you don't remember nothing?
Bring them back here. Or bring them back up. Do you take them straight to your mobile home, or
no?
You guys just run me through your day.
We went to my cousin's house. We went down to my cousin's house, and they played with my little cousins, and they wanted to go.
What cousin's house was that?
At Vince.
Oh, Vince. Okay. And where's he live?
On Taylor.
Taylor and what?
Between 5th and 6th.
You know the exact address or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I guess they wanted to go to the house, so we went to the house. They started playing the games at the house, and then they took their showers, and then they got into bed. Me and Andrea laid down. I got up, I left, came back.
What time did you leave around?
I don't even remember, sir.
I mean, and what the sleeping arrangements? How is that? Like, who sleeps where in the house? And
I mean, the kids were in Andrea's room.
Okay.
Me and Andrea was sitting out in the living room.
Okay.
We was in the living room, and I had left and came back, and then when I left, I think I went down to Little Ben's house, but nobody was there. And when I came back, I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree.
What?
No, that wasn't that time. I don't remember. No, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. It wasn't even at that time.
What?
I don't ever look at the time. So, I mean, I'm really confused with the time. But
y'all hear that? That Henry something else, ain't he? Y'all, did y'all hear? Y'all, come on, Henry. So you said you left and then you came back. Well, why did Andrea said Bree was standing on the outside of the car? So you said you came home, you were looking for her. Why would you be looking for her and you don't know she missing? Okay, y'all. Okay. Henry ain't gonna stress me.
I know when I went and looked for Bree,
So
I only seen Little Dink in the bed.
Okay.
And I left. So I went like moving around and I
left the apartment?
The apartment, yeah, and went like out and about, where she was living. And out there in I don't know the apartment buildings out there. I don't know.
But you're one second.
Henry, you something else. Now Andrea said you when you came back. When you left, you took Bree with you. Now she didn't say that, but at 3 o'clock, Bree wasn't there. But she claims that allegedly that she saw her standing outside the car. I still don't believe she was standing outside that car.
Sorry about that. So just so I can get this straight, so you pick them up from Aisha's, you go to Vince's house,
Right. They
play with the kids. Then you head up to Andrea's house. Okay. Did you go to your trailer at all?
No.
Okay. And then so you guys go there. You said the kids shower and they get ready for bed, and they sleep in Andrea's room, in the same bed together.
Yes.
And then you and Andrea.
Wow.
Stop it!
I be so into Henry. It don't make no sense.
At one point you leave in the night. How many hours you think was between when you first got there and then you left?
Probably like about 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
around
figure.
And so then you leave, but is everyone still in those same like kind of areas when you leave?
When I was there.
When you left?
Yeah, when I left, ain't nobody came out of no room.
Yeah, everyone was.
Everybody was still, situated. Notorious was before I left. Notorious was still playing the game, and I went in there, and he said he was done playing the game, so I turned the TV off, and he went to sleep, and then I went in another room.
He messing up, y'all. Andrea said, look, DL said Andrea turn out the television, right? Andrea made him turn out the television. Henry trying to put himself at the department, y'all.
For a while, bored. I'm saying,
You're going for?
I don't know, probably I assume 45 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Okay, and then you come back, and then kind of what do you do when you get back? Nothing. Did you just go to bed, or did
I wasn't
stay in the living room?
I was in the living room. I wasn't even tired. Yeah. But I was when I was there, I periodically checked on them, make sure they was good in there, because we had the air conditioner on, so I had to unplug it because it gets too cold.
Okay.
So I pretty much, like I said, when I realized that And it's kind of odd because I never known Bree to ever leave, ever. You know what I'm saying? Never, never, ever, ever leave. I never. It was just odd. You know what I mean? And when I realized it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was looking around. Cause then when I came back, Andrea was up. She like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I was freaking out a little bit. So she like, I'm like, man, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. We gotta figure this shit out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want her
Yeah,
stressing.
when did Bree leave if he was there? So he trying to say when he left, she was there. Then when he came back, she was gone. Come on, Henry. The girl was the first person to go to sleep. Why would she be up? She was the first person went to sleep. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I came back, I grabbed Dink, you know, and I'm like, man, he like, Dad, where is Bree? I said, I'm not, I don't know. He's like, and then we roll around, and just I text this mother, and she was like, I'm like, hey, Bree's missing. She's like, well, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, Henry. So I'm like, man, no, I'm not playing. I'm for
Now,
real. And she was like,
okay, hold up. Y'all remember why he texts the mother at work, but the grandmother said she don't text her at work. Ain't that strange? He texts her and the mother respond. But when the grandmother said it, her mother said it, she don't text her when she at work. She don't like to text her while she at work. My thing is you needed to talk to her that time right there. They playing my game.
um, she was like, stop playing with me. I said, look, man, I'm not playing. So I gave Dink the phone. Dink told her, like, Mom, you know, we don't know where she at. So then he handed me the phone back, and I'm like, I got to talk to him. Like, man, your mom mad at me. He said, Dad, I don't understand why mom mad at you. You know, you haven't done nothing. I'm like, but I'm still responsible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, don't know what to say or do. You know. So then she, me and her met up, and she was like,
You and Aisha met up?
yeah,
Where at?
at
This is Tina.
I'm gonna
She's a
say he
restless
got
sleep.
McDonald's because y'all remember DHC DL is averaging up with what he's saying. Let me see. He gonna say McDonald's. Hold on, y'all. I want to hit it.
Burger King,
Okay.
Wait,
and
Burger King. I thought DL said McDonald's. Y'all, if I'm wrong, just let me know. We just had this discussion.
Aisha was like really upset. And I said, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you coming. I feel what you're saying right now, but you know, you stressing out right now. It's not going to help us out right now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We have to figure this shit out. You know. So I was like, well, you're responsible. You're responsible. You know, and it made me feel so fucking bad because you know I am responsible. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just, like I said, I was like lost. Didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to her. I was lost for words. I couldn't even talk to her really, and she was yelling and screaming. And then she said, "I'm gonna call somebody."
Y'all see, he took the topic off of Reasia. We supposed to be talking about Reasia, not the mama. We know what the mother is, but we don't know what Reasia is. So let's jump back on Reasia and your whereabouts.
to come out there to Andrea's apartment. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we went out there. When the dude approached, you know what I'm saying?
The dude as in
the officer.
Okay.
Man,
So did you call 911?
No, she did. I told her I was gonna go to the police station at first. She said, no, let's go to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, we can call at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha was like, because first I'm thinking like she ain't really missing. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something, I don't know. But once it really set in that can't nobody find her, that's when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's missing. You know what I mean?
So did you call 911 or did
Aisha did.
Okay, you didn't call 911.
No, because
And Aisha called with her own phone?
I'm not for sure, so I don't know.
Did Aisha ever have your phone?
I called Aisha first because I was really.
But did Aisha ever have possession of your phone?
No.
Okay. So let's backtrack here a little bit. Do you remember at what point, or approximately what point of the night, you realized Bree was gone?
I don't remember what time it was.
Were you sitting around and then kind of like run me through again of when you noticed she was gone?
Like, you know, when I came back the second time, you know,
after being gone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I did like a little check, you know,
okay.
And you know, and she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you don't know what time you got back?
No, I don't.
Gotcha.
I don't remember.
He just scratching his foot.
Like,
that mud itching.
Like,
I meant to say that Clorox itching.
I was scared at you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? But I didn't think it was like this serious. You know what I'm saying? I really was like confused.
Okay. And so you get back, and then I mean,
we
put a time frame in between at least. Like, are we talking like 10 to 11 at night? Or are we talking like
after hours? It was
like,
probably after hours. It was
like
probably like closer. I don't remember the time. I'm not gonna.
12 to 2.
I didn't even. The reason why I don't remember the time is because I didn't have my phone.
Gotcha. Where was your phone at?
It was sitting right there on the table, and I mean.
What do you mean sitting right there on the table?
It was sitting right there. Well, not on the table, I think it was sitting on a ledge.
In the apartment, though?
In the apartment.
But you were in the apartment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but when I left, I didn't have my phone.
When you left to
go down to Little Vince's.
Little Vince's, okay. But then you got back.
No, I got back.
Okay.
And then I left.
Yeah, I got a question. Please tell me that man don't have he don't have no shoestring in them tennis shoes. Henry don't have no socks. He got no the shoestring out the tennis shoes.
I left twice.
And where'd you leave for the second time, or what was that?
I think I went to the quick shop, got a pack of cigarettes or something like that.
What do you remember? What quick shop?
Quick shop on 53rd.
Okay. And about what time would that have been?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
And you got a pack of cigarettes there?
Yes.
So just so I have it straight, you went to Vince's, you come back. How long in between when you got?
I'm trying to put the time frame together. I could be off, but I know where I went.
Yeah, and that's what I'm just trying to figure out.
And then,
so you got back from Quick Shop.
The Big Ten is.
What is this sweating? Sorry, y'all. Woo wee.
Nothing.
No, well, okay. So but then you got back.
Then like I said, I got back. I don't know what time it was, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We can move past that.
All I know is,
at one point or another, you notice that Bree is not in the room. Okay. And then so, what do you do immediately after you notice Bree's not?
I go outside.
Go outside. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went outside.
Okay. And then, like, just around the area, or did you get in a car and drive somewhere?
I went around the area first.
Okay.
And then I started moving around, like trying to get close within the areas. You know what I mean? Trying to look to see if she was walking, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
And for the sake of, I'm not looking to hand me off on a driving charge. If you went and drove and tried to find her in certain places,
I went in the area where, out there, you know what I'm saying, like trying to see
around the apartment complex.
You know, like outside, you know what I'm saying, like when I put in, I would have
like those businesses and stuff like that.
No, like the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, like, you know,
the nearby streets.
I don't know what streets. I mean, I don't. Like the streets that would go back, the streets that would go forward. You know what I'm saying? It was like by Blockbusters.
Blockbuster. You mean
the video?
Family video.
Family
Yep.
video. You know, I call
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But,
yep. And then how long were you looking for her approximately the first time?
What you mean the first time? I looked for a while. I've been looking for a period.
Yeah, I know, but then you do come back to the apartment. You said earlier.
When I went looking for her, I did come back to get.
Yeah. So I'm asking just how long was that time frame of prior to picking up?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. But did you have your phone then when you were looking for her, or no?
No,
okay.
I wasn't even thinking about the phone.
About the phone. I know.
I wasn't even. The phone wasn't even a concern. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Finding her was the concern.
For sure.
So the phone really wasn't a concern.
So you come back, you grab Dink, and then is that when you and Andrea have the conversation about what's going on, or
no?
Or did you have the conversation prior to you leaving that long time?
I never really talked to Andrea, period, until basically I talked to Aisha. You know what I'm saying?
So Andrea had no idea until after you spoke with Aisha?
She didn't have no idea, period. Like, she didn't have no full understanding what was going on.
Did she know Breeze was gone?
Yeah, I guess she did. I don't know.
What do you mean? You know?
Because I don't know if she went in the room.
Okay.
That's one thing I don't know if she went in the room. So
she knew you were upset or you were panicking about something, but she didn't know what.
Didn't, but I know when I came back to get Dink was laying on the couch.
Okay.
Dink was in the bed at first.
Yep.
Free is not in the house.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, we didn't talk about that,
okay.
but I mean, it's like common sense type of thing.
Yeah, it's like, putting two and two together. Gotcha. So then you pick up Dink and you guys go looking again, right?
Right.
And sometime during that time you call Aisha, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you guys meet at Burger King?
Yes.
Okay.
No, McDonald's, not Burger King. McDonald's.
Didn't I tell y'all it was McDonald's? DL is on point. That little boy is on point with everything this man is saying.
Early, like Easter.
Yeah, it wasn't no Burger King. It was McDonald's.
So you guys meet there in that parking lot, or did you guys go inside at all?
No, because she was mad, and she was like furious. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't want to talk to me. But on the day she kept saying, "You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible." You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't you watching? I'm like, "What you mean? She's asleep." The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Who watches? You know what I'm saying?
So Henry, I have a question for Henry, and I hope he bring it up. Did you question Andrea where she was? The little girl didn't just get out the bed and walk out the house with no shorts and no flip flops and no long t-shirt on. Did you question Pressure Andrea? No, you didn't.
Any places you could, I mean, you probably already checked them, but any places in particular that she enjoys or goes to?
I ain't been around my kids in a while, so.
How long has it been?
Some months. Like other than you know, being down there with the river with them, you know what I'm saying, barbecuing for them. As for really having a bond like the way we used to have,
like spending the night,
like period, like our close bond period, like me spending time with them, being with them, around them all the time. That's been some time back. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute,
So
hold up. Let me hear what he said again about that. Hold up, hold up.
the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Who watches? You know what I'm saying? I periodically check, but
Any places you could, I mean, you probably already checked them, but any places in particular that she enjoys or goes to?
I ain't been around my kids in a while. So
Do you know how long has
it's
it
been
been?
up some months.
Like,
Other than being down there with the river with them, you know what I'm saying, barbecuing for them. As for really having a bond like the way we used to have,
like spending the night?
like period, like our close bond period, like me spending time with them, being with them, around them all the time. That's been some time back. You know what I mean? So
So he said it been some time back since he been around them, bonded with them. So he don't know them. That's what it sounds like.
And how long do you think you were at Vince's place for?
he wasn't there
No, I'm talking about when you took
for a while.
several hours, probably.
See, it was some hours. I know it was some hours.
Was it dark when you guys got home from Vince's?
No, it was
Still a little late.
It was still a little light in there.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is giving me a headache.
That's what that baby said. It was light outside, y'all. Come on now. Henry think he's slick. He coming in there trying to tell the truth. He know the L gonna tell it.
I'm gonna write some things down. And you said the kids like took a shower, did what they need to do to get ready for bed right when they got home. When they got to the apartment.
After they ate, played the game.
Okay. So it was a little bit, yeah. Okay. And this, my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, was this the first time that her and Detorius have spent the night up there?
Yes.
That's
why I'm really confused. You know what I'm saying? It was like, Lil Dink used to stay with me all the time when I lived on 35th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can you grab my phone so I can see who that is?
I got it.
Yeah, can I talk to him?
I will just leave it for
to come down here. You know what I mean?
because I thought you went and picked them up, or they came with you, or something like that.
What you mean by that?
I was told that you went and got your mom, or your mom came with.
No, they was out of town.
Your mom's out of town?
They was closer towards Iowa City. They said they was turning around.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, I thought they would be there, but they wasn't there.
Gotcha. So okay. First time that they spent the night, apartment 8, right? Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you spent the night there multiple times though prior to this?
Periodically.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, periodically, off and on.
Okay. Just so I make sure I have everything right. Kids go to bed. They sleep in the bedroom.
Yes, sir.
So you guys sleep on the air mattress out in the
Yes,
room?
yes, sir.
Okay. But you don't go to bed. You go back to Vince's.
I went down there, but they wasn't there.
But no one was there, so you didn't.
Well,
so
I'm not. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Did nobody answer?
No one answered. Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if they was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It was just no reply.
So did you go straight to Vince's and then straight back?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Like you didn't make any stops anywhere else or anything like that?
Not that I can recall.
And then then you went back, and then was it a certain amount of time before you went to the quick shop to get cigarettes, or
it wasn't right away?
Okay, there's some lull in between that.
I mean, probably I mean, I'm assuming like I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and guess the time
Yeah,
because I don't
gotcha.
know. I don't want to put a frame on the time, and I really don't know the time. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I hear you.
So
And then did you go to Quick Shop in the Impala, or is it a different car that you?
yes, I went
right,
in there.
in the Impala. Okay. Got cigarettes, and then you went straight back. Okay.
That took about 35.
Quick Shop on 53rd. Is that the
That's the one by West High School.
West or?
Are you sick of having issues with your
I
webinars?
don't know about
Wasting
that
tons of time
timing.
on
Oh no. He's saying he got me on point with it now. He on point with it, y'all. He on point with the time. I'm sorry.
By North High School, you mean?
North High School.
Head back, and then it's after that is when you noticed Briasia is not wasn't there. Then you go outside, you check first around the apartment area.
And I did see her.
You didn't see her. Then you check some of the nearby streets.
I did see her.
Didn't see her.
Then that's when I panicked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew Aisha was still asleep, so I really didn't want to call her until I knew that she got up.
Okay.
So when I called her, you know what I'm saying, she was up, but she was at work.
Where does she work at?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's a fast food place.
Okay.
And like I said, when I talked to her on the phone, she was like, quit playing with me. You know what I mean? Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not playing with you, man. First, she thought it was a joke. And I told her, this is not a joke. And I needed to grab a few dollars so I can have. That's why I got it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's so I can continue to just ride. You know what I mean? And I was like I said, I was gonna ride until I couldn't ride anymore. You know what I mean? So.
And then so Aisha makes contact with you over the phone, and you're down.
I made contact with Aisha.
Yeah, you called her after.
Then
was there a reason why you weren't answering your phone or text messages or anything?
No, because
everyone was trying to get a hold of you.
No, not at this time. Not at this time. My phone be acting up sometimes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is about this phone, but sometimes I gotta text people first in order to call them, and I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Look, y'all. He trying to act like don't trust his phone. Don't trust my cell phone. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
But anybody, you know, when I go through it and see it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was moving around, my mind really wasn't on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My mind was on Aisha phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she found her or something, but anybody else phone call I really wasn't concerned about. Yeah. You know what I mean? I wasn't worrying about no other phone call but Aisha. But at first, Aisha said she tried to call me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It didn't ring. You know what I mean? But once I looked at the phone and I called her back, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And once I got to talking to Aisha.
And so when you said you'd meet us at the station, where'd you go after that?
To my sisters.
Two sisters? Yeah. Where's that at?
Out by the cemetery.
Like on Eastern?
Out by the cemetery.
Do you know the address?
No, I don't.
What's your sister's name?
Nita. What my sister got to do with this?
Well, just
she wasn't.
So I know the address, so I can look it up. You know what I mean? McQuay. Yes. Can you spell it for me?
McQuay.
What he said about his sister? Hold up, y'all.
Nita is just Nita.
Hold up. Hold up. Anita. Okay, his sister name Anita. Okay, let me see what he said about his sister, because when I was moving around, my mind
wasn't on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My mind was on Aisha phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she found her or something, but anybody else phone call I really wasn't concerned about. Yeah. You know what I mean? I wasn't worrying about no other phone call but Aisha. But at first, Aisha said she tried to call me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It didn't ring. You know what I mean? But once I looked at the phone and I called her back, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And once I got to talking to Aisha,
And so when you said you'd meet us at the station, where'd you go after that?
to my sisters,
Sisters?
yeah,
Where's that at?
out by the cemetery.
Like on Eastern? Or,
Out, yeah, out by the cemetery.
do you know the address?
No, I don't.
What's your sister's name?
Neither.
Nita.
What my sister got to do with this?
Well, just
She wasn't.
so I know the address, so I can look it up. You know what I mean? After.
Then
Was there a reason why you weren't answering your phone or text messages or anything?
No, because
Is
my
everyone
phone,
trying to get a hold of you?
no, not at this time. Not at this time. My phone be acting up sometimes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is about this phone, but sometimes I gotta text people first in order to call them. And I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, you know, when I go through it and see it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was moving around, my mind really wasn't on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My mind was on Aisha phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she found her or something, but anybody else phone call I really wasn't concerned about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't worrying about no other phone call but Aisha. But at first, Aisha said she tried to call me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It didn't ring. You know what I mean? But once I looked at the phone and I called her back, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And once I got to talking to Aisha,
Get it right.
And so when you said you'd meet us at the station, where'd you go after that?
to my sisters,
Two sisters?
yeah,
Where's that at?
out by the cemetery.
Like on Eastern? Or,
Out, yeah, out by the cemetery.
do you know the address?
No, I don't.
What's your sister's name?
Neither.
Nita.
What
NIT.
my sister got to do with this?
Well, just
She wasn't.
so I know the address, so I can look it up. You know what I mean?
McQuay.
McQuay.
Yes.
Can you spell that for me?
MCQUAY.
Nita is just NITA.
NITA.
So then you went there, but you said they were out of town. You didn't make any contact there.
No.
And then where'd you go after that?
Here.
Here. Okay.
Here.
Oh, and then.
Well, they told me.
Are you self-employed or run a small business? Do you want?
Ooh, Henry. Henry is doing something. I'm trying to figure him out.
When I talked to the officer, I said, well, I want to at least have my mom and my sister come down with me. And she said, okay, well, just be down here by, I think it was a female. She said, come down by, can you be down there by 12? I said, yeah, I can make it down there by 12.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I left from there, when I left from my sister's house, I came straight here.
Okay. And then so how is your car not here? You know what I mean?
I came straight here.
I get that, but the car that you were driving was the Impala, and the Impala's not here.
I didn't say I was driving the Impala.
Well, you came in the Impala.
I never said I was driving the Impala.
So you left the apartments in the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at what point did you not have the Impala anymore?
What do that got to do with the Impala? I mean,
because you left there in a vehicle, and that's.
I mean, I'm not trying to make it hard on you.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, literally, as for the situation with the driving aspect, you know,
I'm not looking for the driving. I'm looking for the car.
I'm keeping that solo with it.
No, that's fine. I'm more concerned about the car.
I mean, if you want to check the car, you can check the car.
Yeah, we would like to do that.
Yes,
probably.
you can, without a problem.
Where is the car currently?
It's reachable.
Reachable as in.
I can get it to you guys at any time. That's basically what I'm saying.
And also to backtrack.
I mean, one thing about me, I mean, like I said, if I had any issues, I would have never came down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna, pull, what I'm saying, no extra. But when it come down to you know how I feel about the driving situation.
And I know that, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to figure out.
What I'm saying
is your back trail of when you left the police asked you to stay there and you left. and all of a sudden there's this car that you left in, but now we don't know where the
what
car
I'm saying
is.
is you
understand?
Yeah, but if you want to search the car, I can bring the car to search for you.
And I'm just trying to also backtrack, like where. I mean, you don't have to say you're driving the car.
That's my mom. I know they probably downstairs.
It says restricted.
Hey, Henry Tag. Henry Tag, y'all.
Swipe it.
Oh.
Hi, this is Angela.
Mr. Jones there.
Yeah.
But it also helps just make me understand your route that you took. Because you had the car and then you didn't. I just want to know where that place.
It's reachable, bro. I just say it like that.
But you don't want to talk about how you eventually switched vehicles or
never switched. I mean, that was like I ain't switching no vehicles.
Okay.
Why would I switch a vehicle?
But then someone else was with you in the car.
Yeah.
Why would I switch?
Listen. That's what I asked y'all. Did he switch vehicles? See, the detective asking the same question I asked. Now Henry saying he didn't switch vehicle, but he said that he didn't say he was in the impound either.
We get to switch vehicles
because so the Impala you
That's
left
right.
the apartment, okay, and then now you're here at the station, but the Impala's not here.
It's around. I'll say it that way. It's around.
Okay.
It's
around the block somewhere.
It's around.
Okay. That helps me better understand.
Yeah, I mean, I as for the driver,
and I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about for Asia, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the point that, you know what I'm saying,
I don't want to get in trouble for something that you can't think of. I mean, you've checked a lot of areas, and you haven't been around that much.
But see, like, I think Bree and Dink said that they cousin TT or somebody lived in that area somewhere around there. I don't remember.
TT?
No, their cousin or TT or somebody. I know that they said somebody lived around the area. I am not for sure who it was. You know, so they don't live in the. I don't even know who it was.
Gotcha.
Henry knew. Henry, you know what car you was driving?
Hang tight. I'll talk to my other guys, see what they found out. If they found out anything else, or
what you mean about anything else, bro?
like if they found like some video of her somewhere else, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Henry everywhere.
Sorry, just a little bit. Some of them are still printing. Of course, naturally, we'd have a problem with printer at a time like this. So side here. So we'll start near it, and so this is the apartment complex, right? 2744. It's one of the ones up here. I believe it's that one.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you want to trace kind of like with the pen and trace where you went.
Bro, I don't know exactly where I went. That's why I'm not.
Did you stop at any places?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I didn't.
Did you talk to anyone when you're out looking?
No, I was just looking. You know what I'm saying? Just looking. I've been through the whole area. Almost all of this area. Almost.
So what ones have you not been to?
I haven't went over there by Castlewood. I haven't went over there. I haven't went over Western E Mines over there. Move around too. You know what I'm saying? So I assume that if all of us was moving around, you know what I'm saying, like even Andrea was moving around on feet, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, there was no sense in me staying close to them. It's It's like traveling, you know what I'm saying? The more grounds you can pick up. You know
And
what I
then,
mean?
I'm sorry, who else was moving around looking?
And Andrea?
Andrea's around looking?
No, walking around.
Walking around.
The used plastic problem is enormous. We break them down into the
That detective on them though. He said who? I was trying to find out who he said. Oh yeah. Henry.
Further.
Complexes. And then further. I don't know where else she walked to. She
Henry.
just told me she was walking around looking.
Gotcha.
Aisha mom was looking. Aisha's auntie was looking. Aisha was looking. Aisha uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So,
and so was there any texts going around like about the situation, or was it just the phone calls?
I think there was like 1 or 2 texts.
1 or 2 texts,
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And so would you be fine if we downloaded the phone to have the call logs and the texts?
For what reason?
To corroborate everything here about the call logs and the text. It helps everyone out.
Download my phone.
Yeah, I think I'm
Just
gonna
to
skip a
get
little
the
bit.
call
I
logs
wouldn't
to
hear.
show that those calls were made at those certain times. About the call logs and the text. It helps everyone out.
Is he asleep? Henry taking a nap, y'all. He supposed to be looking at the picture. Henry look like something wrong with his back, like a hump back there. Y'all see it? Look, he's sleep. Let me skip it a little bit. Henry done took a nap.
That's from a couple days ago.
No, that was from when I
Well,
got them.
Wednesday,
That's from when I got my kids to the conversation when they went to bed. Where was it? I think it's good night, mom. You know what I'm saying? You know, good night, love you, Bree. That's when she was.
Well, good night, mom.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
What is good night, mom, though? I don't.
That's good night, mom. That's the way she said good night, mom. Too.
Who said?
Bree. They didn't have to use whatever.
But the phone number was to Lil Dink?
No, that's Aisha's phone, but it's my son, so in my phone.
That's the way you contact.
I contact him. You know what I'm
That
saying?
makes sense.
I don't contact her.
I got you.
Okay, let me see. So,
Anything about this stuff besides the?
No.
Well, go click on
who?
On Lil Dink again and go down to the most recent thing.
Okay, y'all, that's just about it. I wanted to hear him.
Okay, and then
I want to hear Henry sleeping.
Yeah, remember when I told you she kept trying to call me and my phone was acting up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I mean, here, I can show you phones. Now let me get to the numbers.
the call log.
Let me see. Okay,
Then that would be the call log.
that will.
Gotcha.
See.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I like I said, I have no problem showing you my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess where's the issue of like you just want to dictate of what we see, or
no, I don't. No, I just like, you know what I'm saying. I look at it like I don't have no problem opening my phone for you. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Okay.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to hide in my phone.
Okay.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all. So that's the reason why I said I will open for you.
Gotcha.
I just don't want nobody all in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't matter, but I just don't like.
I mean, it does.
No.
He under control. Y'all
Like,
see, y'all
you know
hear
what
how
I'm
he
saying?
talking to the detective. He let him know that it's gonna go my way regardless of what you say. That Henry a mess, ain't he? I'm gonna stop it right here, y'all. What did y'all pick up differently in this conversation with him, with the detective? What did y'all pick up? Because I told y'all what I picked up. I reacted through the video. Did it line up with the prosecutor timeline? And it did it line up with Andrea timeline? Nope. It don't even line up with Henry Dinkins timeline. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.